Hi. Hello. Hello. Ooh, new fact. Hello, Kirsty. Hello, Kira. Thank you for the well wishes. Yeah. Thought do random stream. I usually like to stream on my birthday, so I think last year we did like a whole day stream. Streamed Korea Day. Goomba choir. They sing. Yeah. I did a couple more this morning. Yeah. How are we all doing? That's not. We don't need that anymore. There. Nope, that's not it. There. How are we all doing? We good? We having a day? Let's put some music on. Some non-copyright infringing music. By which I mean some music that does infringe copyright, but almost certainly I'm not going to get hounded for. Are we having a good day? I've had too much cheesecake. How are you? It's lemon cheesecake, it's very nice. But there is such a thing as too much lemon cheesecake, turns out. You empathize. Yeah, Bakira, you are omniscient. Age means nothing to you. I, however, am a mere mortal. And have entered into a new first digit. This is your new attack move best at a time. I just want to doodle of a frog. Why not? Yeah. Too much cheesecake sounds fake. I thought that too. Turns out it exists. Although I probably haven't had too much. I think if I've had too much, I'm going to cut the stream off early. But I don't think I have. You're doing okay? Yeah. Yeah, we're just going to do some random doodles. Because I have nothing else planned. I thought it would just be nice to doodle and have a chat. Actually, I should probably also save this somewhere so that things don't break. Well, I mean, they're probably going to break, but for different reasons. I was about to ask what the date is. Should be obvious. Drawing my baseball, boys! Yeah. Hope you're doing well. I'm alright. I'm going to start by drawing my new favourite thing from Elden Ring. What were they called? We talked about them on Friday. Oh, it's a thingy. What are they called? Oracles? Something like that? Envoy. Envoy? How do you pronounce that word? Is it envoy or envoy? Is who with a who? Is it a bit staticky? Is my microphone playing up? Hang on. One sec.
Envoy.
Envoy? Is that better? This was happening apparently recently as well, so it might be I need to get a new cable for my microphone. Interference? Don't know what it could be, nothing seems to be different. Just the background sound of music? Turn that off? Better? Okay, so it's the microphone, yeah. Oh dear. Okay, need to keep an eye on that then. Strange. Oh wow, spoilers, that's a big one. Okay, well, I can't get a good picture of the enemy without seeing spoilers, apparently. That's fine. I'm pretty near the end of the game, I think. But then again, this is Elden Ring, so maybe I'm not. Isn't there a color called interference blue? I've never heard of interference blue. Is there a color called interference blue? I don't know why interference would be blue. Don't spoil his own birthday. I know. That's right, it's a minor spoiler. Like I say, I think I'm pretty near the end. I also think I've accidentally locked myself into one of the endings. But hey, that's what a first playthrough's for. This is a weird looking thing. I mean, this whole thing is a weird looking thing, but... There you go, doot. Interference blue is a transparent, glimmering cool... Oh, I turned the music... No, I didn't. I did turn the music off, but then I turned it back on. There's a transparent and glimmering cool blue when glazed over dark colors or painted directly onto black paper. When they're painted on white paper, interference pigments display a subtle sheen. Oh, okay. Do that down here. Music's very quiet. All of a sudden, this soundtrack is very varying in volume. Very varying volume. Heard it from Doodle Date. Why would you know such fancy? I mean, this is basically it. Like, you might think there's more to this. No. This is it. Guess this seems a bit longer than I've drawn it. What do you need it for? You don't know. I mean, most of the things I know I don't need. Bit much, just like that, really. So yeah, I mean, I'm interested to see where Elden Ring's going. Largely, I want to finish it before we start Project Via, because I feel like that's going to take up a lot of time, as is Elden Ring. Give that a little swirly. Oh, actually, that's got its own little thing coming out. Oh, there's some weird nubbins coming off this thing. Looks like a shell, which falls into a theory I have about the game, but I haven't finished it yet, so I can't call it a proper theory. No need to be able to see when using wind instruments. No, it's all done by feel. Unless you want to read sheet music. In which case, why you need sheet music to play music. Oh, what a noob. Haven't memorized it completely. There's a double trumpet thing. It's a thing. It blows bubbles. And it goes bwah. I don't know what the deal of these things are. They don't look like anything else in the game. But from the spoilers that I've just seen, I might find out more. Oopsie doodle. Yeah, so try and think of some other things for me to draw. I'll just line this quickly, and then colour it and then shade it. Yeah, what's everybody else been doing today? Freya? I could do Freya. I don't think I've ever drawn Freya. I'll probably end up drawing Freya quite a lot after Project Via, but I want to develop a nice, really simple style to do that one in, because it's going to take a while otherwise. Is this the first thing I've drawn today? No, it's not. Well, it's the first thing I've drawn from scratch today. Gave myself a treat today and worked on some unnecessary things. I mean, basically everything I do is unnecessary, but...
The window's locked. I won't be able to open it.
That's a chib. Hello. Thank you. Hope you're having a lovely day. Hello. This trumpet you're hearing right now is being played live here. Just came back from an Easter visit to your grandma. Nice. Did you have a nice time? Did you get eggs? We didn't get eggs. They were all sold out. But at the same time, we don't really do eggs. Hope you had a lovely day. That's been alright. Did some little doodly things for Project Via. Played Elden Ring. And tried working on some things for the Patreon goodie bag. But I'm hitting a bit of a brick wall, but I'll work it out. It's completely unnecessary, but you know, it's me. Everything I do is completely unnecessary. Not really, you ate an egg dish? You're probably just supposed to eat the egg that's on it. Some of this music is loud, some of it isn't. Also, this music is appropriate, because I seem to recall the first birthday stream I did, we played Rayman. So... that also feels too... not there. That feels better. Took the egg topping off the plate and then ate the plate whole. Exactly. The internal bleeding represents the suffering of Jeebus.
Toot toot.
Toot toot! Colouring this shouldn't take long. Also, I drew this as an introduction, but it might be up your street. Anyway. Born in the 1918s. Exactly. So you know what I'm getting at. I don't know what to talk about. Does everybody have nice plans for the beginning of the week? Other than Easter things? Very rough shading going on here, but that's fine. Duck knew we're gonna gam tomorrow. Ooh. Babysitting your niece and nephew all day tomorrow. Hopefully gonna draw lots. Nice. Some baseball boys and some star friends. Yeah. Nope, forgot to do that hand. Gotta get all the shading done. Can't half-ass this incredibly important illustration. Gam is exciting. Yes. Wobbly bubble. And now for the final touch. There we go. There's the bubble blob. I know their names. Bubble blob. Freya. I'm gonna do a Freya. I gotta admit, I like Freya. Freya's cool. Never really used her that much in the game. She deserved a better story at the very least, but the stream died for a minute. Oh no! First static on my voice, second dying stream. I'll have to watch back on the VOD to work out what was going on with the static. She's got big old sleeves. She's great and she deserves better, yeah. Can't wait to get that to that bit of the draw through and Chib's immediate AUing. How do hands work? Kind of more like going up like that. Great Ewing? Yeah. This character in particular, whose story is incredibly underwhelming. Who deserves significantly better, because she's cool! Or like, her hat has like eye holes. Nowhere near her eyes. Back to more. There's a lot of bits and bobs going on with her outfit. Not entirely sure how anything fits anywhere, but that's fine. Like a little bit of armor here. What am I doing? Trying to get the gist of the feel of this outfit. It's a little tricky. No idea if she's wearing like a shirt or anything underneath this. I'm gonna say yes. Because big sleeves. So I never really quite got this sort of like race of characters? Are they supposed to be like dragons or rats or ragans? Ratkins? Ratigan? The Great Mouse Detective? Rats, but with big old dragon ears. Is what Ratigan looks like now. A strange redesign. Redesigning the Great Mouse Detective as a fantasy film. New video. Let's go. In the meantime, chipmunks. They're referred to as rat people, but they're referred to as rat people by somebody who I would assume would be insulting them. So whether they're actually rat people, I don't know. I was recently watched somebody doing speedruns of Final Fantasy IX, and I've got the urge to play it again. Because I should probably hold out until just before we start doing the draw through, because otherwise I will forget it all. You'd actually love that. I did have a bunch of ideas for like redesigning blank, but in this genre, you know? I think the first one I came up with was like modern version of Jeeves and Wooster, because I think that would work as like a kind of banker and their PA. And then I thought like, what if Poirot, but it's done in the style of Wind in the Willows? Just imagine Poirot as a badger. I don't know why. Your niece called, but then the phone went out. She might call again when it's got battery again. No worries. Hopefully you can get a chat. If you want to chat. Yeah, a bunch of ideas for videos like that I just never got around to. That I didn't bother defining this hand. It's just what it is now. I'm just going to put an outline, and then I've got to deal with the consequences. Sure. And now the music is quiet again. Because why wouldn't it be? Also modern Poirot, where Poirot is a hipster. Because frankly, he would be. But yes, always more ideas than I could possibly actually have time to do anything with. Saw someone stream a game called Gabriel Knight. You love the visuals? I do not know it. Let's have a look. I can spell. Or I could have just copy-pasted. That would have worked too. I've heard of it. I don't know it. Oh, it's kind of point-and-clicky thing. Has it got FMVs? It's a a murder mystery. Oh no, spoilers. Somebody's done a murder. But no, I can't say as I have heard of that. Is it good? Did you enjoy? Of murder mystery games, yeah. I did have a bunch of like mystery games on my to stream list, but I've yet to get down that far on my to stream list. Sort of visuals and shut the stream down because spoilers. Ooh, well, if you get around to playing it, let me know if it's any good. Yeah, there's a series I got. I think I got them in a big old bundle. What are they called? The Blackwell series, like 4 games of murder mystery stuff or mystery stuff. The Blackwell Convergence, the Blackwell Inheritance. I can't remember what it's called. But that was on my to stream list. And the setup seems basically like if you've ever heard of a game called Murdered Soul Suspect. It seems basically like that. From what I know, anyway. Raggedy Hat. You heard only half the conversation, but you heard Soul Suspect and immediately got intense flashbacks to the horrible creature, so thanks for that. You're welcome! Look, it's my birthday and I can scar my friends if I want to. That's how that works. It is my birthday, so that's fair. Yay! I'm looking forward to your revenge on your birthday. If you think I planned this well, you don't know me. So yeah, once I've done this, any more suggestions on what to doodle? It'll be a little while before this is done, but it's always good to get an image in my head before I start. Suspect is one of those games you wish you could play more of, even though you heard the ending is horribly disappointing. You just love the premise, but you can't deal with a horrid creature from beyond. Yeah, that's fair. I remember watching a Let's Play of the game, and I also remember the ending not being very good. But by the same token, I can't remember what the ending is at all. So that's probably telling in and of itself. I have definitely watched an entire playthrough of it and have no memory of the ending. That is, on its own, relatively damning. Hands! Who needs them? Frankly, can we just do without them? I think we'd all be better off if we just did without them. Just let you be a ghost detective without the horrible nightmares. Well, maybe that's what the Blackwell series is about. Again, I haven't looked too deeply into it, but it might be a fun time. Lots of zoom and go. Try and cut down on the amount of zooming I do. He says zooming everywhere. I do feel like I do it a bit too much. But I like to get a precise line, you know? I think that's the lineup. Cool. That. Suddenly red. Oh no, hang on. Bubble friends! Blowing some boobles. I do like how, as the Final Fantasy series went on, they were like, we're gonna keep the archetypes, but we're just gonna make them actual characters. So it's like, you know, we have Dragoon and Red Mage. So they're wearing the big old red cloaky thing, and they're a dragony sort of thing, with the big dragon ears. Whereas in, like, the original Final Fantasy, it would have been like, you know, that's just the costume they wore because that's the job they had. There's bubbles in the music, probably, yeah. Some of this music is like underwater, so. Place with the air mouth, that's how you blow bubbles. Go. Like that. And a little yellow ribbon. It's not really yellow, is it? Oh, no, it's yellow. I always have trouble like with characters whose skin isn't, you know, vaguely in the sort of red end of the spectrum. It's like, when they have their mouth open, what's the color of the inside of their mouth? You know, like Freya's skin is a kind of pretty pale blue. So, the inside of the mouth blue? I don't know. Feel that? I'm glad it's not just me. What colour is the inside of the mouth? Also, what colour do they blush? What colour are their scars? Yeah, never thought about it. You think a Payne's grey? Like a standard mouth colour? I don't know. It's mostly sort of for like when I do October-y sort of things. You know? It's like, what colour is Flynn's tongue? I went for a kind of light teal in the end. Animal scars can be black, so strange. It just depends on how the skin works. There's no reason the skin has to work the way that it does for us. Right. Nope. Quite the opposite of what I want, thank you very much. Can help if you know what colour their blood is. Yeah. The Hobgaze have blushed both red and darker greens because you can't make up your mind. Maybe they're different expressions. Different emotions elicit different blush colours. Yes. Shading. Yeah, what do people want me to draw next? It feels weird doing this in this style, given that like the Avonvale style is based on the concept art for this game. I should be drawing this in the Avonvale style, but here I am. This annoying Rayman, what are they? Glitter stars. Lums, I believe. Is it the Lums that are making this noise, or is it the Teensies? Basically everything in Rayman's annoying. Imagine actually living in the world of Rayman, you'd be driven nuts in seconds. Everything bobbing up and down and dancing and singing. If you're going to do smaller shadow work, it's probably a good idea to use a smaller brush, but here I am. Only big brush challenge. What if but a big brush? I've just got nothing to say. Did you know Final Fantasy IX is a good game? Can recommend. As a game, 'tis good. Very good game. Eat. There we are, Bubble Friends. Back for now, and he's called back from Fortnite again, because why not? Today, technology is having a bit of a rest. It's fine. Here we go, a couple of Bubble Friends. What now? What do I draw now? Oh God, help! Bit over dramatic, maybe. Welcome back! There's a lot of good art out there, in general, but also of Freya. But there does remain the question, are they Freya's ears, or are they just on the hat? I think they're just on the hat. Draw a very cute little interpretation creature of a headache. I mean, it's just a scribble with angry eyes. Look at our stabilization doing its job. Hang up. That's what headaches look like. I have nothing to add. I do follow someone online who got sort of internet famous from doing like really interesting sort of creature designs for various sort of mental issues, anxiety and such. They're very inventive and creative, and this is what I could think of. Please be your friend. Now, headache is headache. And we'll do what they do. They roll into your brain like tumbleweed. Zakura. So look, it's like, hang on, let me look up. So here we are. This was by, what's the name of the person? I'll just go to Instagram, find out that. They tend to post things while I'm doing that. Here's the thing, what I was talking about. There's their concept of anxiety. Have they posted anything recently so that I can find out who they are? No! This doesn't help! That's what anxiety looks like. They've got, obviously, you know, everyone's going to have a different feeling about how these things go. Zesty does things. They've good art. Too cute to be anxiety. That's the general sort of. People made a board game sort of based off the idea of this art. And interestingly, they only did half of the art, and the other half of the art didn't look very good. But that was one of the main criticisms levied at the game, is like, you know, it's interesting how like cute and interesting some of these mental disorders are. You know, that was just a thing that they doodled and stuck online, and then everyone sort of picked up on. There's some scarier ones, but you know. This is my headache. There we are. They're trying to cheer the headache up. No, don't like it. No. Ah, well, all my energy went. Oh no, this is what getting old feels like. So, yeah, what are we doing now? More draws! Ah. I also forgot how everybody in each of the main characters in FF9 has their own keyword associated to them on the title screen. And Freya's is despair. So that's fun. See if I can see what the rest of them were. Been a while since I looked at these. The cheesecake has settled. Oh no. Sorrow. That's one of them. Sorrow, despair, dilemma. Devotion. Not entirely sure why that's devotion, but there we are. I think despair, you get a bit of the sort of short end of the stick there. You deserve better, yeah. Yeah. So what's the what? If we don't do anything, if people don't give me suggestions, I'm drawing Zorn and Thorn. Because I just saw them and I'm like, you're weird. Luckily, I can just stick the mirror thing on and just draw one of them. Do it.
There are severed body parts strewn all over the office.
Your brain is empty. Okay, Zorn and Thorn it is, I guess. Mirror, mirror in the program. Stop me having to draw things twice. That doesn't rhyme. Right. Am I going to draw eyes? Not sure. Am I going to go cartoon eyes or proper eyes? I don't know. The geometry of their hat is confusing. But I guess that's also sort of the point. I'm confused for a moment because DeWitt is very close to an actual character's last name. Yeah, you did DeWitt and then the locked command. And my brain got confuzzled.
I can't open it. Damn. Looks like I'm stuck. I might as well check this place out.
Do a long one. I can put it off no longer. What's going on with the faces? I assume they do actually have hands underneath these flaps, but maybe not. Look at their horrible faces. Horrible gremlins, the both of them. think that gets the point across. Erasing the lower eyelids definitely changed them from mischievous gremlins into I've just murdered someone and it's my best joke yet. Well, you're getting the hang of who these characters are then, at least. Because nobody ever played this game and saw these characters and thought, I bet these don't turn out to be villains. Good enough, and by good enough I mean awful. Their gimmick is that they both say the same sentence simultaneously, but with different grammar. What do you mean different grammar? Like, he's gone over there, and gone over there he has. Basically normal and Yoda. I can't remember which is which. I can't remember which is Yoda and which is normal. That's grammar, but I can't remember who says what. Also, these characters did cause me consternation when I got into set theory in university and discovered that there was a very, very important result in set theory called Zorn's lemma. Can't remember off the top of my head what Zorn's lemma is. But... remember if they each always have the same grammar or they swap it. They probably swap it knowing them. They just do it to annoy people. Like, I say it's like incredibly obvious that these characters, you know, they're gonna turn out to be evil because they're just incredibly evil jesters. But I do like the idea that there was actually the possibility of them having like a redemption arc or something. Some sort of weird alternate universe where these characters actually have, like, character and regret for their actions. Yeah, that ain't happening. What if instead of redemption arc, a domestication arc? Remember to domesticate your jesters, everybody. What? When your feral characters are too feral for morals, but you gotta domesticate them first. Well, let's get a cage for these. We can't teach them not to kill, but we can put a shock collar on them so that if they go near people, they get electrocuted. These look very Jacoby. No, these look very Caldwell-y. The place of Caldwell, yeah. Kala. Well, might as well just at the base of. Yeah. What can you imagine the voice Caldwell would do for these while drawing them? Yeah. Yeah, I get that. It's a simple colouring job, at least. Bring this back in, the guide. This music feels appropriate. Let's do it that way. The way the colour on the hats work is weird. Yeah, it's like that. This is harder than I thought. You know, in bed and you took a headache with me? Oh no. Who is this mischievous fella? They are Zorn and Thorn. The terrible duo. From Effenefesne. Well, I say they. Spoilers. They bad. See? They bad. Everyone knows they bad. How they got a job in the first place, nobody knows. It does actually appear that they do have skin tone ears, which is slightly more unsettling. Or light skin tone, I should specify. A skin tone. A skin tone is as unsettling as it's going to get. So... So it is makeup, I guess. That's good. The hiring agency got desperate. I guess the buttons are probably also this color. Righty-ho. It broke. Ah, that's because I had the wrong layer selected. That works, that's fine. No, nothing but your immediate thought when you say that is that they're actually a split from the same person, so they are one. Interesting. I won't spoil any more. I might as well just stick this on the folder, to be honest. What one is it? Gonna trip over their long ankle socks. Might be why they jump around a lot. Yeah, they don't think they walk anywhere, do they? Spend all their time jumping, hopping around. Why am I drawing these buffoons on my birthday? Why is this a birthday thing? I wish I hadn't noticed that they have skin tone ears. Yeah, I might have to darken the red that governs the colour of this shadow. That's fine, I can do that. The blue's probably working better. A little bit. Let's make this a little darker, a little less saturated. A little less saturated. No. This was my suggestion. It wasn't my suggestion, it was a threat. There's a big difference. God. Doesn't look like they'd have an easy time walking around now. I don't remember which is on and which is Thorn. It's just those two guys. They always come as a pair. Never alone. It's not a good threat when you don't even know who these guys are. Well, it's these two. I could have been drawing anything, but you made me draw evil jesters. On my birthday. How dare. It kind of works. It goes on, thought. At least it's not Kefka. Kefka, I'd probably still be here doing it. Kefka's a mess. What did it say about you when you say you want the little coat thingy? It looks comfy. Covers your hands. Nice. You flap around. Good time. What else to draw? Don't have a jester in your heart, but you are a fool. We're all fools. It was hands around what else to draw for tomorrow. Pretty sure I didn't say that, Cece. We must draw for tomorrow. Apparently. Draw for tomorrow. Draw Headman. The bubble dragon you drew has the snoot of a greyhound. Bubble Freya. I mean, she's supposed to be a rat, so I guess Hitman. Okay, I gotta draw Hitman. Hitman's hard to get right. They just don't know your fantasy creatures no more. I mean, you shouldn't really, it's fantasy. It's fantastical. Beyond normal understanding. You've learned a lot more since you last worked on Hitman Render from G-Blind Art. You should probably start over. Do that while we do. Eat. I don't know how arms work. How do arms work? You're right, Kira. The music works well, I feel, for this. Stream of something. It's what you get for a bonus borfmas. Energy C47 murders on the mission. Look, sometimes he's just got to dress for the job. The cowards at IO Interactive have yet to introduce Jester costume. How hands work? It's almost a hand. If you just ignore everything about hands. It's a little tight, I think. It's all costume. It's not the weirdest costumes ever worn. No. What do we do with the makeup? Matter shoulders for days and bahongles for weeks. Yeah. Trust the agent with the biggest shoulders to be the one who chooses to wear other people's clothes. You know how difficult it is to get clothes that fit if you have big shoulders. And I'm no rugby player. Good enough. $47 manages just fine. Have you considered instead buying clothes, stealing other people's clothes, and they miraculously fit your body type? I have not. And for that, I only have myself to blame. It turned to a life of crime. Got little circles, it does now look like Agent 47's making a little face. Even more so than normal, yeah. Bring back the concept of tailors or let you legally steal people's clothes that magically adjust to your body. Yep. Auto saving. You wear 3 outfits for a decade, but let them be tailor-made. I mean, apart from the tailor-made bit, I'm already sort of there. Some would say I'm halfway there. Others less so. You'd happily only have access to 3 outfits if they fit you perfectly. And if you chose the right outfits, you could probably, you know, chop and change them. Got to keep it consistent across all the characters. Got to check all the bitses and bobsels. Because otherwise people will be mad. All the people checking over my work, you know? Oh, hi, Ragnar. The weather is too wild here to get away with only 3 outfits. That's fair. Ours is relatively erratic, but not that bad. Have a warm one, cool one, and then a fancy one. Do you get a coat per outfit? That's the question. Like, how much can we get? What could you count as an outfit in this 3 outfit wish scenario? Because if an outfit counts as much as you could physically wear, you could get a lot of clothes out of this deal. Beautiful old-fashioned clothes. It actually works as clothes. If you underlayer that you could sweat in and change frequently, and the outer layer is protected. Yeah, the issue with that being is that you're going to sweat a lot because you have an underlayer and an outer layer. If you like me, anyway. Which, you know, as much as physically possible, I do hope not. Now I've got to actually make good on this promise of a hand, which is always the bad bit. How little can I get away with while it's still looking like a hand? Close enough. For my purposes, anyway. Tense music for this drawing. Pretty sure if you wore old-fashioned European clothes here in the summer, you would just die. It's, you know. As many clothes as you can, but it have to be something that you would still dare wear outside and show off to people. I'm just saying, if you had an agreement that, like, okay, you need to tailor make me 3 outfits, and that's all I'm gonna wear, you would just try and cram in as many clothes into those outfits as possible, because at no point in the agreement did you say you had to wear the whole outfit constantly. I've got the idea of Hitman game in different time periods in this drawing, and you're in love. I mean, that's just Assassin's Creed, right? Only good. Well, Mary, problems don't exist in your head, yeah. What color is Hitman? We got red and blue. Poiple. You Poiple? What's that keep happening? Oh, hang on. Does it have a thing where if I like... It does! Oh, I didn't know that. There's a feature that if I'm on a brush and then I hold down G, click, and then let go, it goes back to the brush. I didn't know that. Today I learned. I was going too fast for it. Want a Hitman deal where you can pretend to be silly jobs and murder people that way, yeah? Not Assassin's Creed, because especially current Assassin's Creed have way too much combat. The modern one was just like a Souls game, wasn't it? Oops. Problem with doing the dots at the end of the mouth is that it points out the glaring structural errors in my drawing of a mouth. Concept of Lady Diana in any type of non-modern time period is way too powerful. Oh yeah, Diana Burnwood. Sorry. I thought you were talking about Princess Diana. I was like, what? Where did this come from? Stop playing Odyssey because it was too much combat, too little climbing, which is what you love to do in Assassin's Creed. Climb! You stopped playing the game based on ancient Greece. You! My word. That's saying something. Time Heist Hitman. Where in time is Agent 47? You know, if they got no other ideas. Hey, IO Interactive, we got your new idea here. You paint the hands? I feel like you might paint the hands. Why does everyone think you can reference Princess Diana? It was just Lady. You referred to her as Lady Diana. It's often referred to as Lady Di. Ironically. See, I wanted to do the Hitman symbol on the arm. What even is the Hitman symbol? It's like a squiggle there, and then a squiggle there, and then a wibble wobble. It's a weird symbol. Just gonna do a barcode. No English, not a fan of royalty, so you just use lady as any type of nobility title. That's fair. It's understandable. I mean, strictly speaking, I'm not entirely sure she was a lady. If you're a member of the royal family, are you automatically a lord and a lady? I guess so. You're usually given land. Don't really own it. Because this isn't the medieval era. Gonna make the whites a little darker on this one. Just so I can see shading. And there you go, while you're waiting for Project Via to start up. Hitman, historical hitman. Something to doodle. Oh, this place goes too small, the titties take up too much space. Yeah, I thought so. Seemed appropriate. Was that been taken off a little person? Probably just a normal sized person, to be honest. So yeah, we should probably work out what we're doing with Project Via in terms of times and days and streams and when to actually start and who's on board and all that. No ass, all titties. It's the balance of the universe. What has happened to this chat? Once upon a time, it was all bad puns. Now... Well, congratulations, Chris. This is one of the first pieces of significant illustration work you've done at the age of 30. It's the same as it's always been, only you've gotten more comfortable and as a result more feral. we need to domesticate the jib. Nope. Great start to my year, yeah. There's a hitman, not an assassin. There you go. See? Bad puns. We're back on track. Yep, Ragnar's got me covered. It's all good. Right, well. Between this happy-go-lucky gang and these bubble/headache friends. It was a good sesh. Good session. Good sesh. I don't think I've ever said the word sesh, but here we are. I'm a different person now. Yeah, good sesh. Oh, I'm turning into like a middle manager. Good sesh, gang. Yeah, thanks for coming along. Project Via dates and everything. Yes. We should work out what's a good day to do the Project Via streams. Because like I say, it's a day I want everybody to be able to come along if they so desire. Good sesh, good borf. Also, I need to fix this because I changed it all. Hitman. Cod nom. 4.7. Does look like condom now that I've written it. It's fine. Obviously, the best is Saturday, but that's the day everybody else is doing everything as well. Exactly, yeah. It's like, that is the ideal day, which is why it's not the ideal day. It's like the ideal day to go shopping, you know. If everybody knows that's the ideal day to go shopping, then that's not the day you go shopping because everybody else is out. Probably Sunday, maybe? Is it going to replace the other friend draw streams? Or are we going to move that to a different day? I don't know. Weekends or Tuesdays will work better when the full semester starts up. Cool. I guess what we could do is we could do like Sundays Project Via, Saturdays friend draws, which will be replaced with something else on RPG days, maybe. Or it would just be scaled back to fewer people. Because I don't think of all of us. I mean, obviously, if I'm in an RPG, I won't be streaming, but somebody else could stream. But I don't think there's, you know, an RPG that everybody else is a part of, so there'll always be someone around, if they so desire to stream with me. Could cycle friend draws and friend games? Yeah. Like, at the moment, we are doing, like, 4 different things. And we used to do, like, 3. Because we're currently doing Hitman and Raft. So we're doing solo game, friend draw, and at the moment, like, a kind of general creative stream on a Wednesday. So, I don't know. Yeah, could cycle friend draws and friend games. We'll see, we're working out. So tentatively Sunday for Via. Probably not great for Plamps if Plamps wants to come along, but I don't know if they want to be part of it. Yeah. I'll have to try and rally a call to see who wants to be part of this and who doesn't and all that. So that I know what to put on the wheel. And such. There won't be a wheel for the first stream, because the first stream, you know, the prompt for the first stream will be draw something for your area. Or make something for your area. Should specify not draw. Because so you might want to write, or make a mood board, or collage. It's up to you. I very clearly said collage, not Clara. No, not come on. Collage. There we are. CC gets there eventually, it's fine. CC, not PC. Yeah. So tentatively Sunday streams. We'll work out Saturday streams could be... I overpronounced collage, so CC didn't understand it. That's fair, yeah, they got it there. Yeah, cool. I'll put something in the Discord at some point this week, asking everybody. I'm always apprehensive about @everybodying on a Discord. But hey, episode dated, yay. And yeah, make sure you think about what area you want. Don't think too much, because, you know, it'll develop over the course of the project. At everyone always. Yeah, I don't think I've ever done it. So, it'll be interesting. We'll see. Trying to work out if there's any way to set up a thing. It's what Doug does for RPG groups. But that's Dark. Dark has confidence. You know? Maybe I should have confidence. I'm 30 years old, gosh darn it. I'm an old man. Yeah. Anyway, thank you everyone for coming along. Hope you enjoyed this impromptu doodle. We'll be here tomorrow with Hitman. Not gesturing as far as I know. I don't know what's in the last level, but maybe. He doesn't just add everyone unless it calls for it. I don't know, it's Discord. I've always left that stuff to everyone else. As I tend to with these things. You know? It's like with Wildermyth. I went off and had my own little solo game and I realised that there were a bunch of mechanics in the game I just never interacted with. Because Dark always did that. Yeah. Enjoyed your buff. Yay! Hope everyone had a lovely time. I'll be back tomorrow with Hitman, then Wednesday with something, and Saturday with Raft, hopefully, or if people are doing RPGs, something else, and Sunday with group draws, and we'll work stuff out. My birth was great. Yay. I'm glad. Have a lovely time, everyone. Have a great week. 10 out of 10 for Chris having been birthed. It's helpful, I find. I mean, technically I wasn't. I was a cesarean. Does that count as birth? Okay. Birth, technically, but it's not like... Anyway. And also Jester 47, yeah. Anywho. I could defeat Macbeth, yeah, exactly. I'm a Shakespearean twist. Hap both to you too. Well, hap my both to all. And eventually hap your both, but that's neither here nor there. Well, it's there, wherever there is. Then, I think that's the word, isn't it? Then. I'm going to stop talking now. Have a wonderful time, everyone. Look after yourselves. Do good. Go and eat cheesecake. Because I have too much of it. Come over my house and eat cheesecake. Have a lovely time, everyone. Bye, 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 bye. Thank you. Bye.